This is an install instructional video for Rvinyl on light tint. The roll of bulk style Rvinyl light tint comes in a sealed bag. To open, cut alongside the roll of light tint. Inside the package is a straightforward installation guide, as well as an offer to get $20 cash back. The first step is to measure the lights on the vehicle. Measure each light separately and give around 3 inches of extra material on all sides, top, bottom, left to right, then safely cut the light tint into sections using a Snitty. Next up is cleaning and use rapid prep. Spray the lights with an even coverage, then wipe them down with a microfiber towel. Open the hood, trunk, or hatchback when necessary and clean all the edges. This is critical for long-term hold. For tight gaps, take a squeegee in a microfiber towel, spray, then dig the corner in and go from side to side. If you are a beginner, a good tip is to test the cutting edges without any material on to get a good feel for the process. Now we move on to the install, and here is how not to do it. Release the entire liner and place it on the light. This leads to too many wrinkles. Here is one way on how to properly install it. Release a 2-inch section of the liner and fold it, being sure to crease it tightly. Place the Rvinyl light tint on one corner of the light, then holding it at a 45-degree angle, release the liner, heat it, then gently pull. Tack it to the body, top and bottom. Heat the film again to stretch it to the final edge. Now see 2 triangle shapes at the top and bottom. With 2 hands, spread the tint out towards the bottom corner, then repeat the same towards the upper corner. Seal the edge and then, with a squeegee from side to side. If bubbles occur, one option is to simply press the bubble out. If this doesn't work, make a tiny hole, then press the air out. And once all the material's on the light, go over all the edges with heat to relax it. Then with a sharp blade and a light touch, cut around the light. Always slow down on the corner to help ensure a nice even cut. And in many cases, the cut should be made on the opposite side to make sure there's enough light to come around the edge. Heat the film to relax it, run a finger to round the material, then use a micro squeegee on the corner to get a proper seal without wrinkles, then finish the outside flat edges with running a finger and a micro squeegee. If applicable, pick the excess piece off the side, lift the trunk or hatchback open, hit it with heat to relax, then seal the film to the edge before cutting it out. With the excess film removed, go over the light tint with heat to activate the adhesive. For lights with big curves, release the liner about 4 inches and then apply it in the same way. Anchor it to the corner, then release the liner even more. If it's long, roll it up, and holding the liner and the film at the same time, heat it, then stretch it around the corner. The liner helps make even tension on top to bottom during this pull. On the middle section, at the top, if needed, pick the film up just slightly from the surface and then let it sit evenly back towards the light. Do the same for the corners. Once glassed out or there's no wrinkles at the top, simply squeegee from side to side. For the bottom, repeat the same steps in terms of picking the film up, letting it relax back to the surface, then squeegeeing the tint onto the light. The air egress feature of the adhesive will allow the air to smoothly go out with almost 0 bubbles. Once the tint is on, go over all the edges with heat to relax the film. Once the edges are relaxed, using a safety box, click the blade so it's extra sharp. And for tight gaps, cut on the opposite side. Then, once the cut is made, always be sure to squeegee the body lines and the corners first. Then squeegee the flat areas last. On some edges, there is no opposite side to cut on, so the film needs to be picked up and tucked to the edge, then cut away. In most cases, there should be a safe edge to run the blade along, which means no direct cuts on the light. With everything cut away, go over all the edges with heat, and note that the lights can be seen through the Rvinyl light tint to help ensure safety.